For as cool as it might seem to live in the Pokemon world, do you really want a 2.5-foot rat to jump out at you the next time you're walking through some tall grass? Seriously, where do you think you are? New York? Minus the grass? According to the Pokedex, Raticate is a 40-pound rodent. Call your rival what you will, Gary, Blue, Asshat. Your rival's empty Pokemon slot and the disappearance of Raticate, when coupled with the battle in a Pokemon cemetery, all led the internet to the only logical conclusion: you killed it. Your rival was there to bury his dead Raticate, one that you, as the player, had a hand in killing during your previous battle aboard the SS Anne. First, it's the only Pokemon that goes missing from his team across the whole game. Every Pokemon you see him use throughout your various battles with him makes it into the final roster, except for Raticate. But not only that, in your infamous 5th battle with him, your rival only has 5 Pokemon in his team, leaving 1 slot blank. Even if you don't like your Raticate anymore, having anyone in that empty slot would be better than having no one. So why not Raticate? It'd be like entering a fight with one hand tied behind your back. You're practically handicapping yourself. So, is it true? Are you an 11-year-old animal killer? Oh, is that it? Do all signs point to yes? Did we truly kill our rival's Raticate? Absolutely not. Generation 1's Raticate would have been a mostly forgotten normal type, gone the way of Nidoran and Sandshrew, buried under the more popular Arcanines, Rapidashes, and Mewtwo's. In the final battle against him, his starter, along with Abra and Pidgey, are all in their fully evolved forms, with a Rhydon Gyarados.
Excuse me, what?
Pokemon Death. The Pokemon Tower is supposedly filled with the remains of dead Pokemon, but how exactly does a Pokemon die in the first place? I mean, if Poke-theorists are claiming that we killed Raticate, then how did we do it exactly? It seems like such an obvious and dumb question, and yet when you actually look across the games and animated series, you never really get all that clear of an answer. That's dark. So very clearly, Pokemon will eat each other as predator and prey. Good to know that the next time I'm standing around trying to catch a wild Gyarados that could bite me in half.
I'll take broken English for 800.
Hold up. I can't keep doing this, man.
What are you talking about, man? What's wrong?
It's Sasuke, not Sasuke.
I've been saying Sasuke for like a whole month now. Like, it says Sasuke, so I'm saying Sasuke.
Bro, I just didn't want to hurt your feelings, but whenever we talk about anime, you always butcher the pronunciations.
That your rival's Raticate died because you beat it so badly during your battle on the SS Anne, a ship with no access to a Pokemon Center to heal the Mon in time. And while at first this may seem silly, and also, while we're on the subject here, let's level for a second, Ash Ketchum. It seems like every time Pikachu has a real problem in battle, it's always against a Raichu. Always. Could you, for once, save one of your Pokemon to the end of the battle? You know, one that might not be the exact same type as the Pokemon you're trying to take down. The anime, of course, does that weird thing where Pokemon don't go back into Pokeballs.
Fool me once, I'm mad. Fool me twice, how could you? Fool me 3 times, you're officially that guy, okay? You know the one.
Games, Raticate and other fainted Pokemon always return to their balls. Will going directly back into their balls help improve their chances of survival? Well, it doesn't quite look like it. After years of debating what happens inside Pokeballs, it took Super Smash Bros. Melee and Brawl to set the record straight. According to their trophy information for the Pokeball item, quote, Pokeballs contain an environment specially designed for Pokemon comfort. Despite appearances, they actually contain a wide, comfortable, Pokemon-friendly world inside of them. And as we see in the games, Pokemon aren't getting healed between battles in their balls. Each time they're let out, they're just as injured as when they went in. Getting turned into data so they can be stored in the Pokeball isn't necessarily improving their chances of survival. It's just a place where they can wait out their time until the next visit to Nurse Joy. That's why you gotta be careful when trusting non-primary sources. And while we could sit here analyzing Blue's dialogue in the tower and assessing that it doesn't match with the type of things a grieving Pokemon trainer who just buried a loyal team member would say,
Can we just talk about this for a minute?
in this case, for years, the incontrovertible proof as to why Blue's Raticate is alive and well is his level. For literally a decade, this theory has hinged on the belief that your rival doesn't store Pokemon on his PC.
Well, yeah, I mean, I suppose that's right. I think anything from that would be deviating from the norm.
Bonjour, Jared. Imagine seeing you here. Jared, were you really invited? So how's your Pokédex coming? I already caught 40 kinds, pal.
That the only reason he would lose Raticate is through some tragic means like death. But look at how his Rattata's level changes across each battle. Fight 3 on Nugget Bridge is the first time we see Rattata, and it's at level 15. The next encounter on the SSN is when he challenges you with the quote-unquote soon-to-be deceased Raticate at level 16. And by the 5th battle, Raticate is no more, supposedly dead by our blood-stained 11-year-old hands, buried in the Pokemon Tower. But here's where we've been wrong the whole time. This Rattata is not the same as this Raticate. They're two entirely separate Pokemon. How do we know? Rattata doesn't evolve into Raticate until level 20. But the Raticate we see is a level 16, meaning that it has to be a different Pokemon he caught in the wild. And why is this important? Because it establishes that your rival does indeed have more Pokemon in his team that we don't see. Simply analyze the Pokemon's stats. Raticate gets swapped out in Blue's team by Execute, which evolves into Executor. Now, even if you don't know Pokemon strategy at all in advanced team builds or anything like that, one thing I'm sure you understand is that in RPGs, higher numbers tend to be better. Compare stats for Raticate to Executor. Just a superficial glance shows you that the weird palm tree is better in every category than the giant rat.
Don't worry, Jacques. Soon God will exact his revenge upon us for our imperfections.